Dude, I'm so bored. What do you want to do today?
Well, you know what they say about two young men left alone in a room together. They play D&D!
Dude, let's play it!
Yeah!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first episode of the Dude Let's Play It podcast. I'm here with my co-host, Ben.
Whoa!
Whoa! The Dude Let's Play It gang is finally
OMG.
back.
The boys are back in town. The band is back together.
Hell yeah, man.
Time for the reunion tour. We're going to hit like all the small stadiums in all the small towns. That way we don't attract a big crowd. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've never been to a concert.
Damn.
I mean, it's okay. I don't like going to concerts. I don't like crowds.
I don't like concerts either.
I used to work with a guy over in the game store, right?
Mm-hmm.
I used to work at a game store for folks who don't know that. So the guy was telling me, like, yeah, you just go to like a metal concert or something, you get high and you just fight people. And I'm like, why would I do that?
Yeah, it doesn't.
I can just go and get high at home and be safe. Like,
Damn.
anyway.
I don't know. I don't know about all that. I don't know about getting high at all. I don't know about fighting people either. Jeez, dude.
I mean,
That-
like I used to do judo, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing.
We used to do judo
Yeah,
together.
That's right. You did do judo.
Yeah, remember?
We used to do judo.
We never got to face each other either.
Well, it's because I broke my shoulder.
Oh.
I broke my collarbone.
Yeah.
I was in a sling for like 6 months.
Damn. Damn, that was crazy. Well,
Oh, man.
I don't remember why I stopped. I think no, I didn't do wrestling until like 2 years later or something. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know what. I just stopped. I don't know.
Who knows, man? All in the past. Today we focus on the future.
The future.
The future being a D&D campaign featuring the OG Dude Let's Play It crew.
Hell yeah.
OMG. We got the cameras, we got the microphones, we got the headsets.
We have headsets this time.
like it's
I
not,
can't believe we have headsets in
Can you,
this.
ladies and gentlemen, you have no idea. Okay, this is fun too. Talking into a camera, I can do that now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have headsets. Now, what would make this fun, right? Is if we had like a little microphone that shoots out through the side there, right?
Yeah.
That way we pretend we're like jet fighters or something like that. Like, all right, this is Alpha 1 going in for a strafing run. Yeah.
Whenever I'm at the concerts, I always make like a bad joke that no one else understands, and it's like, "Copy, Gold Leader."
Oh, I like that.
There's a few other Star Wars quotes that I'll make here and there, but like no one ever catches them, and I'm waiting for the day that like, because there's different like volunteers and stuff
Right.
that end up doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm always like waiting for the day. I'm like, someone please get it today, and it's just never happened.
That is disappointing, honestly. Like, we were talking to that one guy. What's his name?
Joey.
Joey? Yeah. So, like, he's a nerd. Why wouldn't he understand what Star Wars is? Like,
Maybe he understood, but maybe he was just like,
he didn't want to encourage you.
yeah. He's like,
He's got to maintain his reputation.
he's like, this guy's drowning right now. It's not my place to save him.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, I think that's pretty good for an opening. You want to get right into it then?
Yeah, let's get right into
All
this
right.
this campaign.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 1 of our new D&D campaign featuring the Dude Let's Play It crew. I already said that, didn't I? Whatever. So, let's start off with just a quick introduction of your character.
Okay, so my character, his name is Salazar Spindle. He's a monk. He used to be a pirate.
Used to be a pirate. Okay.
And just so everybody knows, we have played a campaign, multiple campaigns with this same character before.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes.
There are probably going to be a lot of like inside jokes and whatnot. Just go along with it, you know. If you hear us laughing, just laugh with us.
Yeah.
Laughing is contagious.
We'll all enjoy Salazar Spindle together.
Oh yes.
He's a great zany character.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I always just think of the Duff or the Buff, the Simpsons Spearman.
Oh, the Duff beer man.
Yes, I knew.
Yeah.
I thought it was Duff. I don't.
Yeah, it is Duff.
Okay.
I think the Kool-Aid man personally. But
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So
shall
let's here.
Shall we jump right into it then?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do
So
it.
let's set the scene here. For example, so Salazar he's how old is Salazar?
I want to say that I put him as my age. Yeah, he's 25. Because
25?
in our old things, I put him as my age. He was like 18 or 19 or
Okay.
something. So
So good old Salazar there. He's been around the block a couple of times. You know, not like super old, but like he's an adult. So he knows that, you know, you are living in a world that is mostly inhabited by ocean.
okay.
You live in a particular area of the world called the Ben Isles. It is a series of isles kind of collected together. Yes, I call it the Ben Isles. I came up with the name when I was like 12, and I just ran with it.
The Ben
So,
Isles.
the Ben Isles, spelled BEN''N. Yes.
Nice.
Yes. So the Ben Isles are just kind of a collection of relatively close, collected together islands. Each island kind of has its own little mystery to it. It's got their own little settlements and adventures to be had.
Sweet.
In between them, it's like maybe a day's or two's worth of travel by sea. Salazar being a former pirate turned monk, he's been to a few of these islands, but some of them might still be a mystery to him. So let me reference my little map here. In fact, I can show this to the world. That is a hand-drawn map of the Ben Isles there. Yes.
Looks
So,
good.
yeah. So you will be starting your adventure. I forget where I had you going. I think. Where was it? Shit. I think so. I think it was this small island. So you see at the top there, the small island underneath the one that says the Ben Village.
Does it say Thunder's
Nope.
Bane?
Up at the top of the map there, kind of the center.
Oh, it's the island that's next to that's like adjacent to Ben's village.
Yeah, that small island right next to it there.
So. let's
Yeah,
see.
that map is kind of old, so I got to update it with the actual.
Where? Right.
Can you?
It's right there. It's hard to do it like reversed.
Ah, I see.
Oh my gosh, I'm still okay.
Teeny tiny island.
Right there.
I still got to name the island and whatnot because whatever.
It's like
But
it's like the Philippines. I'm pretty sure the Philippines, they have so many islands that there's like islands that are still like yet to be
yeah.
named.
But on this particular tiny island is a village called the Port of Saint Royal.
Nice.
Yes. So you have heard through your various adventures that the Port of Saint Royal has been holding a festival in these past recent years. So the town itself is known for its crab fishing industry.
Okay.
Yeah. Started up about maybe a decade or so ago, and it's been a booming industry ever since. And to celebrate, the town is has started putting on a fancy festival in recent years. And you've heard that, oh, this festival's pretty happening, pretty popping, right?
Mm-hmm.
Attracts people from all over the local islands and whatnot. So
Yeah.
should be a pretty nice crowd, should be a fun time. And you, weary from your previous adventures, could use a nice vacation. So you're making your way there. We'll start you just a little ways outside of the town. So as you're making your way into the town, you're passing by like different campsites and what. You see one camp kind of has like, acrobats and jugglers and whatnot. Another one has like an acting trope or something like that. And then dotted amongst them and whatnot are just like regular tents and whatnot of just travelers who came for the festival and whatnot.
Yeah.
So as you're walking by, you hear a couple of villagers kind of just talking to themselves and like, oh, did you hear about the cult in this town? Like, oh yeah, I did. Like they're kind of a funny lot. They like worship crabs or something like that. And
Oh,
they're
no.
kind of walking away and whatnot. And then you see off kind of onto the side of a road, there's kind of like a message board, right? And as you walk up to it, you notice there's a help wanted sign. Any volunteers report to the mayor of the Port of Saint Royal.
Okay. So I guess Salazar seeing this,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just start talking to Salazar.
You are Salazar.
Right, but I'm just gonna.
Oh, you like talking to yourself.
Well, yeah, like I'm just saying, like I'm gonna start
okay,
speaking as like,
Okay.
this is interesting. Maybe I'll look into this and see if I can get some gold coinage out of all this.
So you make your way to the town? Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
trying to unlock my phone here.
Yep.
Okay, so, and I assume you're interested in the job there?
Yes, I am interested in the job. I'm
Okay.
interested in anything that'll make me some cash
Like a bit of,
for
bit of
right
that
now.
coinage.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm a little bit low on funds. I only have 10 gold coins.
fair enough. So as you're making your way towards the town, it's not like a particularly big town, but it's not really small either.
Yeah.
And you notice kind of on the periphery of the town, they're kind of like setting up new buildings and whatnot that are still under construction. So like, it's going pretty good in this town economically wise. This crab industry has been doing pretty good for them.
Yeah.
And you notice kind of in the center of town, you see from like you're standing on like a hilltop or something like that. You can see like, oh, there's like a village square or something, and then you see a slightly taller building. That is probably a good indication that that's the town hall where you might find the mayor.
Okay. So I guess my character seeing this decides that he's going to go towards the town hall to
Towards
see if he
town hall?
can learn more information about this potential job.
Okay. So you make your way in town, and it's a pretty bustling place. You know, you got people setting up stalls here and there. You got, different, like baker and butcher and whatnot. They got lines going out the door, basically. It's a happening place. Like, this is going to be fun. Make your way to the city hall, and make your way inside, and there's a secretary kind of sitting at a desk at the front there. It's like, hello, can I help you? There's going to be a lot of weird voices.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I remember that voice specifically from some of our other playthroughs.
you? Okay.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Like, I'm
know.
just saying.
I'm trying to do that that secretary person from the Ghostbusters.
You're trying to be the secretary lady?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Hello, can I help you?
That's hilarious. Okay. Yes, miss. I'm here for the
And she kind of looks up at your 9-foot tall ass. Oh.
I'm here for the potential job that was posted here.
Okay.
I need some gold coinage.
Understandable.
I need it very soon.
Cool. Just go up the stairs to the right. The mayor will be expecting you.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll do that.
You make your way upstairs. On the door, it says Mayor Charles Pennyworthen. Yeah, Pennyworthen. Charles Pennyworthen.
Okay.
You knock?
I just opened the door.
Okay. All right, so you see the mayor. He's a older gentleman, a human, gray hair, gray mutton chops,
Yeah.
and a monocle. Now he's wearing like a nice shirt and a vest and whatnot. He's cleaned up and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he's like writing on some of the desk, and he hears you walk in. He's like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, sir. I'd like some more information about this job listing that was posted.
Oh yes, the job listing. Please come in. And as you squeeze your way through the door, he's like, "Oh, please have a seat." And he kind of gestures towards a lounge couch, basically.
Oh gosh.
There are other chairs, but I don't think you'll fit in them with your 9-foot ass.
It's like a little kid trying to get into those little tiny plastic, or it's like a
Exactly.
grown man trying to get into one of those little tiny plastic chairs, and it's
He's like,
getting
"Oh,
up, and it's like still stuck to your butt.
Yes.
Okay.
Odd.
So Salazar sits down then.
Welcome to our fine town of Port of Saint Royal. My name is Mayor Charles Pennyworthen, at your service, sir. First, I'd like to thank you for answering our call for help here. Well, call for help might be a bit dramatic, but you may or may not have perhaps heard of a local religious group, shall we say, that inhabits our town here. A group of folks that go by the name of Cult of the Crab.
Cult of the Crab.
Cult of the Crab is their name, yes. See, they're a group of locals that have taken to worshipping a deity that takes the form of a giant crab, from what I understand. A relatively recent addition to our fine town. They only sprang up in the past few years or so. And, well, rumor around town is that they don't take kindly to the crabbing industry here in our fine town of Port Royal.
Isn't that how you guys make a majority of your your money?
Indeed it is, yes. The industry popped up suddenly about 10 or so years ago, and things have been booming ever since. You might have noticed the new construction as you entered town and whatnot. It's been quite good for our town.
Yes, I have, and I also noticed that there's only one bar in town, and I guess my question is why.
Oh, well, like I said, we're expanding. I'm sure there will be more bars and taverns and whatnot. There's actually 2 here in the town. There's the one you saw, and then there's one that I've actually set up accommodations for you as well, called Boney Bill's Bed and Breakfast.
Boney Bill's bread and breakfast.
Yes. Well, we'll get to that more later. For now, so some rumors are going around that the cult might try something funny. This upcoming crab festival here. Now, personally, I don't pay much to these rumors here. As I said, they're mostly just rumors. You know, old sailor talk and whatnot, at the late nights in the bar kind of thing. The cult themselves are members of the community. Like I said, they've never done anything untoward towards anybody. They're perfectly pleasant. In fact, you look outside our window now, you'll probably see a small group of them passing out flyers for their cult in the town square there. And like I said, they're perfectly peaceful, but the rumors going around that maybe they don't take kindly to the festival and whatnot.
So, sorry to cut you off, Mr.
Pennyworthen.
Pennyworth.
Charles is fine.
Charles.
Yes.
So, Charles, I guess my question is what does this cult believe in necessarily? Like, is there something strange that they believe in on top of, aside from them worshiping?
To be honest,
crabs?
I've never paid them much attention myself, what with working here at Town Hall and whatnot. They've never disrupted anything, so I've never paid them much mind. Like I said, some kind of giant crab. I don't know specific details. You're more than welcome to talk to the cult themselves. They're very friendly people. So.
Okay.
Yes.
So I guess my question is,
yes.
following up this, how much do I get paid for all this? Because I got to know if this is even worth my time.
Well, shit.
You forgot about that part? It's a job listing. It's a job listing, dog. Just come up with some type of arbitrary number.
The job itself pays 100 gold coins total. Plus, like I said, we have accommodations for you at Boney Bill's Bed and Breakfast.
Mr. Charles Pennybottom, or whatever the hell your name is.
Yes.
Pennyworth. And it sounds like you kind of just wrote the job listing and then tried to see the first sucker that would come in here and then offer them 100 gold coins. So this is what I'm going to do. I'll do it for 150 coins. And I want a barrel of rum.
125 and a half barrel of rum.
124.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Let me put that in my sea turtle notebook here.
124. And a half barrel of rum.
And a half barrel of rum. So
I'm going to get that full barrel of rum. You believe you me. All the rum will be mine.
24 plus half barrel of rum. Okay. Well, so with that taken care of, let me resort to my other notes here. So yes, I would recommend by perhaps maybe talking to the local cult there. Like I said, they're perfectly peaceful people. I don't suspect anything untoward is going to happen, but just in case, just to set some of the minds at ease here at City Hall and whatnot, that's why we're hiring you. So walk around town, talk with the people, put your ear to the ground, and meet back here later.
Okay.
And then,
You don't have any you don't care that I'm a Dragonborn? You don't care that because I've been through a lot of towns and a lot of people don't look too kindly about Dragonborn people working for them.
whatever. Like,
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, equal opportunity lender. I don't know.
no, that's just, I understand. Certainly, some islands here in the Ben Isles are not as welcoming as others, but for the most part, we don't give a shit about other people's races. Like, wait till you meet Boney Bill. Like,
Oh no, Boney Bill.
trust me, it's gonna be fun.
Okay, so I guess I want to go try and talk to some of the cult members now.
Okay, so you literally just step outside of the city hall and you see like a group of like maybe half dozen people.
Yeah.
Each of them are wearing some style of robe, but you notice they're all kind of mismatched. You see some people are wearing like kind of like a Japanese style kimono kind of robe. You see other people are wearing like looks like a wizard's robe of some kind.
Yeah.
One guy's just straight up wearing a bathrobe. Yeah. And you notice they're all wearing what kind of look like oven mitts, but instead of being rounded, they actually come to a point, like a crab's claw almost.
Oh wow.
And then somewhere on their robes is what looks like kind of a really rough shape of a crab. And you see them like, oh, please come join us for our service. And they're handing out flyers, but they're wearing fucking mittens, so they like spill half of them as they're handing it out. Like, here you go. And they hand them like a half crumpled one. Like, hey, come visit us. Yeah. Well,
Oh my god.
anyone and everyone is welcome here. Come visit the cult.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I hope you weren't expecting this to be super serious.
So I guess I want to speak to whoever like the main like kind of person in this area is, the main cult member in this area.
I guess you'll talk to the guy in the bathrobe then, because that's funny to me.
Okay.
So you walk up to the guy in the bathrobe. He's like, hello. Oh, hello up there. Welcome to the port of Saint Royale. Can I offer you a flyer? And he hands you a half crumpled one.
In my mind, all he sees, it's like almost like an anime where it's like you see that his eyes are like white. You know what I mean? And it's just like this tall, huge, foreboding
Ooh.
thing. And then it's just like you just see like the breath.
It's just. Hello. Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior, the mighty crab?
Sure.
Oh, fabulous! And half crumpled flyer and whatnot, and it looks like somebody just whole fist just drew a shitty picture of a crab, and then at the top it just says KRAB, but the B is backwards.
Oh my gosh.
So crab. Like it, they wear these mittens all the time.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Like, yeah, we're holding a service tomorrow actually. If you'd like to come and visit us at our sanctuary of the crab.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. I guess I'm just wondering, what is your what's your group all about?
Oh, well, see, we are dedicated to the being called the Mighty Crab.
The Mighty Crab.
If you have a moment, I'll tell you the story that started our religion here.
Sure.
Ah, fabulous. Don't mind the Samsung phone that I'm holding to reference the story so I don't miss any beats. So, as the story goes, many eons ago, when the universe was young and new, it is said that there were so many stars that filled the sky with light, and there was no darkness. Amongst the stars lived great and terrible creatures, immense in size and vast in knowledge. One such creature was a serpent with many necks and many heads. When a neck stretched out, a head would open its jaws and swallow a star whole. The serpent devoured many stars, yet its hunger would not cease. With each star devoured, the light of the stars dimmed, and darkness crept in. Disturbed by this, another of the great creatures, a being known as the Mighty Crab, challenged the many-headed serpent to a duel. If the crab won, then the serpent would cease its endless feasting of the stars. But if the serpent won, then it could feed on the crab's body until it was satiated. The serpent accepted and bit down on the crab's body with its many heads, but the crab shell was hard and tough, and the serpent's teeth could not pierce it. As the serpent struggled, the crab used its powerful claws to cut the head clean off of their necks. The battle raged on for untold centuries, and it is said there was so much blood gushing from the serpent's many necks that it extinguished even more stars and gave the darkness its inky black color. Finally, the many-headed serpent had been reduced to but a single head left, but the crab's strength was failing, and it only had enough energy for one last strike. As the final head bit down on the crab thrust out not towards the serpent's neck, but the belly of the serpent. As the claw sliced the belly open, a blinding light poured from inside, as all the stars previously devoured had been molded into one giant star. As the serpent lay dying, the crab looked upon the new star and felt its warmth, becoming unbearably sleepy. The mighty crab receded into itself, pulling its legs and claws in close, and forming a solid shell around itself, and fell into a deep sleep. The new star then began circling around the crab, bringing its warm light to every part of the crab's sleeping form. As the ages passed, mortal creatures began to take form amongst the now darkened starry sky. Fearful of the other great beings that lurked in the darkness, these early mortals fled to the safety of the crab's sleeping form, settling amongst the curvature of of its armor, where no creature dared to venture for fear of waking the crab and feeling its pinching claws on their necks next. And that is the story that founded our religion. Our faith believes that the mighty crab is a protector and a savior of all mortal beings in this world. We inhabit its very shell anywhere you see here in the world. The very ground you walk is the crab itself. And we honor the crab with our dedicated worship and our, claws.
So,
Yes.
my first question.
Yes.
Do you guys know how batshit crazy you are?
Yes.
Okay. When is this event again?
Oh, we'll be holding a service tomorrow, and just go down to the shoreline there. He kind of points towards the ocean there. Just follow it down all the way to the cave. It's basically a straight shot. You'll find it easy.
Okay. Can I go there now?
Oh, I'm afraid no. We've closed the sanctuary down today for cleaning in preparation for the ceremony tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go to the bar then. Thank you for the history lesson. I appreciate it,
Of course.
sir. And what's your name?
I am Jerry.
Okay, thank you, Jerry.
Yes, of course. And what is your name, good sir?
Salazar.
Salazar. Well, I hope to see you at the ceremony tomorrow, Salazar. Have a great day.
You have a great day too.
And then you see all the other calls like, bye, crab.
So now this is gonna be Salazar, inner monologuing with himself.
Okay.
So these guys are freaking nuts. But maybe I should go to the sanctuary while it's being cleaned today and try and get some more information, or at the very least try to see if there's anyone around the sanctuary I could try to talk to.
All right.
Okay, so I want to try and go to the sanctuary right now.
So you make your way down the shoreline, and you can see kind of in the distance, and there's like a cliff face, and that's probably where the cave is. Make your way down the shore, and you see what looks to be the entrance of a cave, but it's been boarded up with a very ramshackle-looking wall. It looks like they kind of just collected like bits of driftwood and like the odd bit of scrap wood that they could find there, and just kind of haphazardly nailed it together into a wall.
Yeah.
And in front of it, you see another cult member dressed in similar thing. He's shabby robes, and he's got his mittens on. And he sees you approaching. He's like, crab.
I do the same hand gesture like the crab people.
Crab.
So I want to go up to him and be like, I heard about your religion and I would like to become a member.
Crab.
So what do I have to do to become a member?
Crab.
So I want to roll to knock this guy out.
Okay, then. Going right into it. Let me see if I can find just a quick base stat thing. There's gotta be
I was gonna wait till I got into any shenanigans, but this guy is like kind of pissing me off. So I'm gonna. What I want to do is I want to just hit him just hard enough where I hit him on the top of the head, and it's kind of like Andre, in Princess Bride.
Oh, just kind of like hammer fist, just bonk.
on the top of his head, and he just
Okay.
falls to the ground.
Okay, let me see.
I got tea over here. Oh, by the way,
Here,
look,
focus.
my tea's in a little barrel.
Barrel.
A little barrel.
I do enjoy cups that are shaped like barrels. Okay, so got some thingamabobs here. So roll me just a regular attack roll. So you're gonna take your d20, and you're gonna add your. I believe for you it's gonna be your dexterity modifier,
Which
plus-
is 2.
which will be +2, and I think you also add your proficiency bonus because you are a monk, and this is kind of what you guys do.
So +2. So 4 plus 4.
Yeah. So whatever you roll on the thing there, you add +4.
So 11 plus 4. So I got 15.
15. Ooh, yeah, you bonked him real good.
Bonked him real good.
Bonked him real good. And for flavor purposes, we'll say, yeah, you just kind of Andre the Giant bonk, and he just kind of whoa, crab, and he falls face down into the sand.
Okay. So now I'm like kind of like scrambling. I'm like, oh gosh. What do I do with him
There's
now?
no like crate or barrel or anything. You could just stuff him in there. It's just cliff wall, wooden door itself.
Can I bury him, but like put like take like a straw or something to like leave so he can still breathe?
Roll me an investigation to see if there's like a straw-esque thing you could use.
I got a 9.
9. You see what kind of look like cattails, kind of just a little bit further up on the shore there. Don't know if they're hollow or not, but maybe.
Okay, I want to investigate these cattails to see if because I don't want to kill him. I just want to bonk him so I can investigate this hideout.
I mean, he is sufficiently knocked out, so
Yeah. So, what are the cattails hollow?
I actually don't know for certain. I don't know.
Let's just say that I think they are hollow, if I'm not mistaken.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But
Yeah, sure. You grab
someone in the comments is gonna be like,
Yeah,
no, they are not hollow.
You just straight up killed a guy. Like,
You killed the guy and then you shoved a bunch of cattails in his mouth and
Yeah.
buried him in the sand.
sure. Roll me a medicine to like bury him in such a way that he won't just suffocate on sand.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, you did this to yourself.
20, dog.
Okay, is it a natural 20?
Yes.
All right, so yeah, you like use like one of your dragon claws. You like kind of gently whittle the cattail to like a perfect little like modern day drinking straw. You kind of stick it in his mouth and then you bury him ever so carefully so that it, just in case you didn't block his nose and you got his mouth there, but also like should the tide come in or something, he'll be able to breathe
Yeah.
and whatnot. And just for the sake of this character, because he actually does have a name, it's Gary. It's written on his robe.
Oh, damn. I hope he wasn't supposed to be something.
I mean, he was literally just a guy that just said crab.
Well, that's what I thought. I was like, okay, he's
Yeah.
not like anything that's gonna
Yeah,
amount to much. But
he's just gonna make funny faces and say the word crab. So, yeah, that's Gary.
okay.
So yeah, you have successfully buried Gary to where he won't die.
I want to try and scale. How tall is the building?
It's God, you're 9 feet tall, right? I was gonna say, it's like 10 feet up in the air. So like, yeah, it's like a foot taller than you.
For some reason, when you were talking about the call of the crab, or when you're talking about their hideout, I thought you were like gonna say that it was like some type of like taller, like 3 or 4 story.
It's like a natural cave that they just kind of made their sanctuary in. Like,
Okay.
so-
Yeah, that actually makes more sense.
Yeah.
These guys are running around wearing crab claws and
crab mittens. Because they were giant crabs, so they got
Oh
crab
my
mittens.
gosh. So
I was really happy with myself when I made that up. I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if the cult of the crab, they're like, they got little crab claws.
oh my gosh. So
Oh my god.
I wanna, I guess, just go in the front door.
He's going in the front door.
Yeah.
All right. It is locked.
So I want to roll to smash the door.
Or you just smash it open.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would try to, lock pick it, but I don't think I have the.
I mean, it's always worth a shot. You did just roll a nat 20 on a medicine, which I think that uses wisdom, so you're not like totally helpless. You can use any skill you see on that sheet. Just it's a matter of
Well,
how much of a bonus you're getting to it.
is there a lock? What would go with lockpick?
That'd be sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, I think that's a dexterity-based roll there.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, you'd probably be.
Oh, and I have a modifier of 2 for that.
Yeah, that's one of your better skills. So
Okay, I'll try to lockpick it so I'm
Try to
not
lockpick
like
it.
just
Okay,
busting the freaking door down.
fair enough. Fair enough.
8.
8.
8
Yeah.
plus.
Fortunately, no, you're not able to jiggle it open.
Damn it. Yeah, I feel like Salazar is not really a character that would be able to. Like, his hands are really big, so I just imagine him like trying to grasp.
Yeah,
Like,
like-
what's something I can grasp?
Teeny little screwdriver and a bobby pin, like, and fall out, just kind of like, come on, and then you break both of them.
Except like if this is like the normal size, it'd be like 2 little toothpicks. So
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
"Grr, come on,
And then you break both of your tools, and you're like, crap.
just throw them over towards Gary or whatever.
You hear Gary kind of mumbling, just like,
That's even what he dreams about. It just for some reason Gary reminds me of like Timmy from South Park. Crabby.
Gary!
So yeah, I guess, I'm just gonna say F it and break the door down.
All right. Roll me just a basic attack roll, like kicking that door.
I'm like kick the crap out of this door. 12.
Yeah,
But
you
do
break.
I add anything to that or?
I know you do. You like your dex and your proficiency modifier, so you're getting a +4 of that.
Cool.
So that's what 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's not a bad roll. So yeah, I'm gonna say you kick in the door and you take like half the wall with it. It's not exactly a OSHA approved wall there, so yeah, half the wall just kind of goes into the cave and whatnot. So you have made yourself known.
Do I see anyone in the cave right now?
Initially, no. Your eyes kind of get. It's like middle of the day. So
Yeah.
the sun's out and whatnot, and it's kind of a dark cave. You do see kind of like light glowing further inside the cave, but the immediate area inside the cave, you got to let your eyes adjust a little bit there.
Okay. So I guess I go forward. I have that. Can I use one of my torches from my explorer's pack?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you pop out a torch, pop out your tinderbox, and
did you use your fingers like that because it's so tiny to him?
because you're 9 feet tall. Yes. I forgot about that fact. So there's going to be a lot of like weird size scaling to this.
How foreboding would that be to have like a 9-foot tall lizard man
that's
just
basi-
towering over you?
That's basically the size of like a young dragon. like some of the most powerful creatures, you stand like at eye level to them.
I don't know why. I just like when I was reading initially the thing,
Mhm.
like how tall Dragonborns are. They're tall. Don't get me wrong. Like they're like they're 6.5 feet normally.
Yeah.
But like I just thought it'd be funny to like
No,
for
it's
him to
hilarious.
be
like,
9 feet tall.
This is gonna be funny. Like I'm probably gonna have to have you like do like dex rolls or something to get through a freaking door just to squeeze yourself in without collapsing the wall.
Well, when me and Ben were on the phone yesterday, like making this character's stats up,
Oh yeah.
we were talking about what he should take, and one of them like that I could take was stealth, and I was like, it would not make. I mean, it would be beneficial if I took stealth for how big I am and stuff, but it just would not
But
make
it-
any sense for the character
It would
at
also
all.
be just freaking hilarious. You're like sitting in like a nobleman's like living room or something. Like, oh, we gotta hide. So you hide behind like a lamp, and there's just like your 9 foot tall self just kind of like squeezed behind just like a lamp the size of the microphone stand here. Just like
Oh my gosh!
that's kind of the tone I like. It's just the
I
kind
have
of
the
goofy
lampshade
crap.
on my head. No, I am the lamp now, and the lamp is like it's 4 times the height that it was.
You're wearing the lampshade, but you're holding a candle in front of it. So like there's just wax dripping on the floor. Like, yeah, this will work.
My luck is at a 10 as well.
Heck yeah. So
Okay,
So you walk in with your torch illuminating that initial hallway. You don't see like any other guards or anything like that. As you're walking in, you kind of hear like and you see a guy in there kind of sweeping. Is like, Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
Um,
I assume the wall is not there anymore.
I tell him that I'm an independent contractor that was sent to fix the door.
Oh, excellent timing.
So is I was just wondering, like, and then I attack him.
Oh,
No, okay. I'm not gonna attack him. I'm trying to think smart.
If you want to attack him, that's fine.
Well, I want to attack him, I really do, but I also want to like get a little bit of information out of this guy.
Okay.
So,
Let's see, where did I put this guy's name here? I have a name for him.
is there any way that I can like roll to intimidate him?
You do have an intimidation skill you can roll for.
Where is it on the sheet?
Somewhere in your skills list there. I don't remember exactly where it is, but it'll just say intimidation.
Oh, intimidation's based on charisma.
Yes.
So my charisma is I have a modifier of +0.
+0. All right, so it'll be just a straight D20 roll there.
Okay.
So you want to like intimidate him to
see. I wanna intimidate him, and I wanna see, like, I wanna ask him what he knows about an upcoming attack on the festival that's coming up.
All right, so go ahead, roll me a D20.
10.
So you kind of like roar and like, tell me your secrets, human. And he's like, please don't eat me. I don't know of any kind of attack or anything like that. I'm just a humble cult leader. Please don't hurt me.
You're the leader?
Yes, my name is Barnabas Kane. I started this humble cult, religion, whatever you want to call it. Please.
Well, listen, Barnabas. I want to know why I'm hearing through my circles, through little birdies talking around town, why they're saying that your cult is going to attack the festival. Okay? Because I got a lot of money riding on this. 124 gold pieces and half a barrel of rum. But you know what? I'm going to make it a full barrel because I do such a good job.
Please, the cult has no intention of harming anybody. We merely wish to spread the word of our Lord and Savior, the mighty crab. I swear it.
Then why am I hearing these things?
I can't account for rumors and whatnot. I mean, sure, our humble cult is a little strange compared to most people, but I assure you, we have only the most honest of intentions.
Sir, let me show you something.
What?
I want to roll to shoot my dragon. I want to roll to shoot my dragon electricity beam through where the door was.
And you won't have to roll that because you're not making any kind of attack or anything like that. So you just and lightning just strikes through the cave and shoots out and whatnot. Hopefully that doesn't hit anybody.
Hopefully it doesn't kill Gary or Jerry, whatever the hell his name is. It's just sleeping underneath in the sand. Crab.
Crab. And he kind of tries to roll over, but he's buried, so he kind of stays place.
Oh my gosh.
Please, sir. I assure you, we have no ill intentions.
I can do that with my breath, okay, sir? I'm not messing around.
I'm well aware of how Dragonborns can use breath weapons. You're not the first. You are the tallest, but you're not the first.
Let's just say I believe you that you guys don't intend to do this.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take away from the fact that I'm going to drag you along with me until I figure out and get to the bottom of this and get my 124 gold pieces.
What do you mean drag me?
I think I meant what I said. Now either you can come with me willingly, or I can break your arms and stuff you in my backpack like C-3PO in The Empire Strikes Back.
Sir, you're breaking the fourth wall. We can't do that.
How do you even know what the fourth wall is?
I talk to giant crabs. All right, my guy. I know what the fourth wall is.
Okay, so can I take this guy with me? Do I have to roll for it? Do I have to? I know it's kind of a weird request.
It is, yeah.
we can go a different route if you want.
No, it's fine. I'm interested to see how this will play out. So, roll me just another attack roll to just kind of like pick him up, basically.
Okay.
He is slightly different.
20.
Nat 20?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you grab him. I'm not even gonna try and look for another thing. So yeah,
just like
kind of like just pick him up by his head and just kind of stuff him into your bag.
When you say that, it's like I imagine like a claw machine. Like my hand's like a claw machine, and just like.
But as you're lifting it up, it kind of like hits the top of the rack too hard, and then the prize flips out, so he just kind of lands on his face. Give it! No, you successfully pick him up and stuff him into your oversized backpack. Like, sir, please, don't do this. There's a sermon tomorrow. I must be there for. As you close the lid.
I just kidnap him.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
You
gosh.
did that.
Okay, so I've already committed. I might as well continue. Does this follow? Because my plan was to be chaotic good. Is this chaotic good, or is this following a different type of path?
This probably leans a little bit more to evil, but it's not like you didn't just walk in and like start murdering people. Like you had the intent of like, oh, we're just gonna knock them unconscious. Whereas
Yeah.
I would think like a chaotic evil would have just been like, oh, hello, stab in the neck.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have bothered like trying to, like you bonked Gary on the head, but like the intent was to just kind of give him out of the way
Yeah.
in the easiest, fastest way possible.
Yeah.
So I'd still probably call that chaotic good because like you're not intending to murder anybody, at least not yet.
Yeah. Not until I get messed with, or until my man's doesn't pay up with my 124 gold pieces.
Yeah. We'll see how this goes.
Oh God, I don't know what that was. That was a little scary, but we'll see what happens.
All right, so you now have the cult leader Barnabas Kane just stuffed into your bag there like a chihuahua in a purse.
Can I still hear him? Like, can I still talk to him?
You can still hear him. He kind of muffles like, and he's kind of like fumbling in the bag. You can feel him kind of like squirming around, but it's kind of hard to make him out with all your equipment and whatnot are stuffed in there too.
Just all jostle it around in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I wanna look around. I wanna investigate the area inside of this.
So I won't have you make a roll just yet. So the cave itself it's a natural formed cave. You know, you in the center of the cave you see like a natural skylight glowing down onto a statue probably about as tall as you are here.
Yeah.
Of a giant crab, also made similar to the wall / door, just made of like driftwood and scrap wood and whatnot. Of a crab, just kind of like arms spread, kind of like And in front of it, you see like half-melted candles and the odd incense stick here and there.
Yeah.
There's nothing immediately apparent. Like it's a pretty normal cave. You know, you've seen one just like it, maybe not with a crab in it, but yeah, you know, nothing fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I want to ask Jerry, is there any hidden, or Jerry, what the hell is his name?
Barnabas.
Sorry.
Barnabas Kane.
Barnabas Kane. That's a good name.
Yeah.
Barnabas, is there any hidden passages in here? Can I like lift the top of the bag so I can at least hear him?
Yes. Sir, this is a natural formed cave. I was led here by our god. There's no secret entrance aside from the one you just walked through. I mean, there's a small alcove where I stay in, you know, here in the cave and whatnot. But like
Why do I feel like this is a setup? I feel like I'm gonna end up messing with these people a lot. And it's just gonna make me look like an a-hole.
who knows? Like,
All right.
sky's the limit at this point.
So I guess we'll figure out how bad I've messed the situation up. I'm getting my 124 gold pieces no matter what happens. And
Sure.
you better believe that. It's a promise. It's a promise.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a threat, but whatever.
Why can't it be both?
I mean, sure, it can be both, but like, whatever.
So,
Both
okay.
has been nothing but friendly to you.
So, camera 3 is not working.
Oh, okay.
I've been going between camera 1 and 2.
All right. Whatever.
Breaking the fourth wall again. What was I going to say? So, I guess I'll leave the cave because there's nothing to really see here.
Okay.
Can I roll to investigate?
Yeah, go ahead and investigate.
Okay. Okay, I got a 16.
The whole idea of the dice towers.
Should I roll again?
No, it's fine. You got a what at 16?
Yeah.
The only time I'll say to re-roll is if it lands on the floor or something. We're gonna like go scrambling around for it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah.
All right.
But like the whole idea of the dice tower was that you didn't throw your dice across all the desks.
I
and the
know.
equipment and whatnot.
I know. I'm sorry.
Anyway, what was it? 16?
Yeah.
Plus your modifiers.
Well, so the proficiency bonus is 12, but then what goes with
I think so.
investigation is intelligence?
Yeah. So
I have a +0, so it's just +2.
Okay. So are you proficient with investigation?
No.
Okay. So you just straight dice roll. So proficiency is remember we had you check off some certain skills and whatnot. Those would be the skills that you add your proficiency bonus to.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense. It's a little confusing. Just so everybody knows, I've never played the real version of this game.
That's a good point too. We didn't mention that. Yeah.
The way that me and Ben always used to do it when we played together is just rolling, just 20,
throwing dice at each other.
Yeah.
Basically. That's all it was.
just talking to each other,
Yeah. But
making stories.
We're doing like official D&D.
With just the two of us.
Yeah.
All right.
Two dudes hanging out in a room,
The dude that's play a crew.
both wearing pants.
Finally. We had to put pants on today to come to the studio.
I had to put on pants to go to work, so.
Oh, I know.
So
That's the only bad part about work is having to put on pants.
fucking clothes and shit. Anyway.
I'm a person that likes flip flops a lot,
Oh
so
yeah. Can't be wearing those.
no. Well, especially in a factory, like I got yelled at one day because I was wearing flip flops. They're like, dude, what are you doing? We could like run your foot over, or you could get like a nail in your foot.
Yeah,
You got to wear boots or something. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Right. So you're investigating the cave. So you got a 12. And like I said, there's not really much to see there. You do notice kind of towards the back of the cave is a small little alcove and whatnot. It's got like a tiny little cot in it, a little tiny little desk and whatnot, some odd papers here and there, but that's really about it for this cave. There's not a particularly big, like, expansive cave system or something like that like we've seen before.
Can I look more? This will probably be the last thing I do in here, but can I look more in? I want to investigate the desk.
Yeah, sure. So you're kind of shuffling through the desks. He's got, like, different speeches kind of prepped out and whatnot. He does actively lead this cult and whatnot, so these appear to be like his different sermons that he'll give throughout the year and whatnot. Like, oh, it's the cult's version of Christmas. We'll use this sermon versus this version of Easter. We'll use that sermon kind of thing. Nothing seemingly heinous by nature, just like, hey, the crab likes to protect us and whatnot. That's pretty cool. That's kind of the gist of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, man, I feel like I've messed up here. Is there any chance of me being able to knock him out so that he doesn't remember this interaction, or he will for sure remember this interaction?
You don't have any particular, like, skill or ability or spell that would modify his memory.
Crap.
And, like, in reality, like, hitting somebody that hard that they get, like, amnesia, like, causes serious brain damage. So, I mean, you can try talking to him. Smooth it over. Like, hey, this was a misunderstanding. Can I buy you dinner or something? Something like that.
I ask him if I can. By the way, one of my character flaws is that my character suffers from alcoholism.
Oh, okay.
And that's going to tie into some stuff that we were talking about for my character progression in the future. But I guess I want to ask him, like, hey, like, this is all just a big misunderstanding. Is it okay if can I take you out for a drink or something, man?
Roll me a persuasion.
I just tried to smooth it over after I broke your freaking the door down in your cult house.
I'm forewarning you. This is going to be a difficult one here because, like, had this happened in real life, you would have called the police.
19.
Well, dang.
A 19, dog.
All right. So I assume you pull him out of the backpack and, like, hey. Well, I mean, the crab teaches forgiveness, so, like, I do forgive you, my tall friend. I'll maybe take a rain check on the drink, though. I suppose we can let this slide over, but next time perhaps just use I guess using the door might be a bit difficult, but maybe just knock first.
Okay. That'll work. So we're cool. We're friends.
I suppose so. Although, if at any point you felt you needed to confess your sins, your boy.
That's okay. I don't worship giant crabs, but
Oh, you should try it. It's real fun.
yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna get going though.
Okay, very well. I do kind of hope we see each other in the future, perhaps under more peaceful circumstances.
I'll maybe you'll see me at the um what was it that they're having at their cult?
Like a ceremony.
Maybe I'll see you at the ceremony. Is it tomorrow?
The next day, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll see you at your ceremony tomorrow.
Very well then. I shall see you then, good sir.
Peace.
He like tries to mimic you, but
He is a crab claw. He's like he tries to like
peace be with you, sir.
So so I guess I want to go back. I'm considering just like telling the mayor, like, I think they're fine. I don't think there's an attack. If there's an attack, maybe it's coming from someone that's trying to blame it on these crazy cult people.
Okay. So you make your way back to City Hall, and the secretary's like, "Oh, hello again." Is that the voice I was using? I don't care. And you just go on up, sir, and squeeze your way through the door, and Mayor Charles Pennyworth is like, "So how did it go?"
It went pretty good. I got information the peaceful way. Didn't do any type of destruction or anything. It's hard to believe because I'm a giant 9 foot tall lizard man. But yeah, it was enlightening. They're freaking crazy,
They are a
Bad-
strange lot, yes.
bad shit crazy. But yeah, I think they're all good. So I would like my 124 gold pieces now. But I also would like to tell you that there's also potential that maybe someone's trying to set these people up.
Which leads into my next request from you, sir. Would it perhaps be possible for you to stay till the end of the week, just until the festival itself is over and all this rumor nonsense blows over?
Yes, but it depends how much you're willing to pay me after the 124. And I want the full barrel of rum. The full barrel.
How about an extra 50 gold, and we'll toss in the other half of the barrel?
You got yourself a deal.
Fabulous. On the mention of rumors, another one has come across my desk. People are saying we keep the supplies for our festival, the banners and the fireworks and whatnot, in a little warehouse just down by the docks there. Would it be possible to have you maybe just watch over the warehouse tonight? Again, rumors of unscrupulous fellows perhaps plotting something not so neighborly.
Wait, is tonight the ceremony for the? Or
No.
that's the next day.
Yeah, that'll be the next day.
And then when is the parade?
The festival and whatnot will be like, it's like Monday today. It'll be like probably like Saturday.
Okay.
So there's plenty of time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm willing to do that.
Oh, splendid. Well, since it will be a late night operation, perhaps you'd like to maybe take a nap for the afternoon at Boney Bill's Bed and Breakfast.
Pony bills.
Boney Bill's Bed and Breakfast, the finest establishment in all the town, I assure you, sir.
Okay. Yeah. As long as, did you guys cop me the room, or do I have
Yes,
to?
we have a room and whatnot reserved for the rest of the week here until the job in its entirety is finished and whatnot, and Boney Bill will take care of your food and board needs.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna make my way over to Boney Bill's and maybe try and get some rest. Have a
Fabulous.
beer or something.
So to get to Boney Bill's, let me pull up the directions here real quick. Here we are. So to get to Boney Bill's, when you exit the city hall here, immediately turn right. Follow the road there till you reach First Street, right? And then turn right onto First Street. Then follow that until you get to Rose Way. Then turn right onto Rose Way. Follow Rose Way until you get to Main Street, and then turn right. All right? Follow that all the way to Boney Bill's. But if you hit City Hall again, you've gone too far, and you'll have to restart.
I'll have to restart.
Yes.
Do you think you could just have your secretary show me how to get there? Because I'm definitely gonna forget all of this.
Oh, it's quite here. I'll write it down.
Okay, that'll work.
And he writes down the instructions. Follow to First Street, turn right.
Okay.
Go to Roseway, turn right. Go to Main Street, turn right. Follow straight to Boney Bill's. If you hit City Hall, you've gone too far. Start over.
Is this a weird riddle thing?
No, it's just directions. And he hands you the.
But if you're
notepad.
going all right, aren't you just gonna end up in the same place?
Maybe.
Oh my god, is this gonna be like one of those towns where it's like the guy is like everything in the town or something? Like the mayor is the pizza delivery man as well as like.
No. Because if you hit City Hall, you've gone too far, and you got to start over. Okay. Just.
Okay,
Mhm.
we'll see what's going on. So
Alright.
I want to start this journey, this short journey.
So you out of City Hall, you turn right.
Yep.
Follow it all to First Street.
Correct.
Turn right. Follow that all the way to Roseway. Then you turn right.
Okay.
And you go all the way to Main Street, and you turn right. And as you get to Main Street, you notice, like, this is the road that I followed to get into town. Like, I followed this road to get to City Hall. But as you're making your way down the road to City Hall, you notice just a little bit before City Hall is a dark storm cloud hanging just above a single building.
Okay.
And as you get closer to the building, it's weird. It's like middle of the day, sunny and bright, except there's one cloud centered above this one building. And as you get closer, you see this like rickety old mansion looking thing.
Okay.
Imagine like just your stereotypical haunted house, right? So you
Mhm.
got like broken windows and like, window shutters kind of hanging off of one hinge and whatnot. The place has got like peeling paint and there's like a dead tree out front and whatnot. And you see a sign kind of hanging off of one chain or something that says Boney Bill's Bed and Breakfast. You have found the place.
Okay. So I go into Boney Bill's Bread and
As you
Bed
approach,
and Breakfast.
as you approach the front door, just before you touch the door handle, the door opens by itself with a creak.
Okay.
And you walk in. The immediate main area is kind of set up like your stereotypical tavern and whatnot, but place is looking maybe a bit shabby. Tables are kind of lopsided and whatnot. Some of them are kind of propped up on old dusty books and whatnot. There are cobwebs all over the place.
Yeah.
You see a particularly large spider kind of scuttle across the floor real quick. And you see sitting at the bar is another patron. Then kind of like tucked off to the corner is another couple of guys just kind of eating dinner or something.
Yeah.
And you notice behind the bar is a skeleton. And the skeleton turns towards you, just kind of waves his hand.
So Salazar waves back. And I guess goes over to the skeleton to try and talk to it.
And as you approach, it just kind of stares at you.
And I guess I ask, can it communicate to me? Is that the gesture that he gives?
Yes, he's a skeleton.
Okay.
The patron sitting at the bar kind of knows. He's like, you'll have to forgive old Boney Bill there. His lungs and whatnot dropped out a few years ago. Hasn't been able to talk since.
How is he still able to move around if he's just a skeleton?
Well, that's a bit of a story if you got the time for it.
I've always got a time for a good tale.
Fabulous. Well, have a seat, my tall friend. Bill, perhaps a drink for my friend here. And Bill just kind of slides you over what kind of tastes like vinegar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it alcohol?
It is alcoholic, yes, but it's not good alcohol.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's never good.
I mean, whatever. So, the story of old Boney Bill here and his bed and breakfast kind of stretches back I was but a wee lad when it all happened. See, back in the day, Boney Bill here used to be just called Bill. And his bread and breakfast was, a pretty nice establishment. The best bar and inn you could have in a town. But then some fucking witch, stumbled into town one day and orders all kinds of food, demands a room and whatnot, and says she's gonna pay in some weird currency we'd never heard of. What was it called? Oh, that's right, exposure. You ever heard of that? Paying in exposure?
No.
Yeah, never heard of that. We'd never heard of that. Old Bill there never heard of that. So he's like, no, you gotta pay up in gold. But then this bitch, I'm sorry, witch, was like,
You ask someone not to do something, and they do it anyway.
part of the whole effect here. Threw me off. So this witch says, "Oh well, I'm gonna cast a spell on you," or something like that. So she steps outside, waves her hands around in some weird gesture, and suddenly, just seemingly in an instant, old Bill's bed and breakfast turned into what you see here today. And well, yeah, it was a bit off-putting at first. Like, naturally we tried to fix the place up a bit, but it seemed like every time you turned around, all the work you'd done just be instantly undone. You try to clean up the cobwebs, and then the cobwebs are back. You try to fix a door frame, and suddenly it was broken again. And yeah, initially it was off-putting and whatnot, but I mean, people just kind of got used to it. At the time, Boney Bill's was the only place in town you could get a decent drink, and well, I mean, it didn't affect Bill, at least not at the time. So he was the still same friendly gentleman he always was. So people just kind of came back. And eventually, people kind of started to find a nice charm to the place. It came talk of the town, and
I understand.
it actually did pretty good for Bill at the time. And then the witch came back. Did I say bitch? I'm sorry, witch. She comes back. she comes back one day.
Ben curses a third time.
It's part of the story. It's fine.
Okay.
So the witch comes back one day.
The witch.
The witch comes back one day, and she finds, the place is doing pretty good despite her curse and whatnot. So she lays a second curse. I'm sure somebody told you about the strange directions and whatnot to get here. Well, it turns out if you don't follow that strange roundabout way to get here, you won't find the place at all. And initially, yeah, people couldn't find it, but then just, the place was so popular, we found it through trial and error. Yeah, it took us a couple of tries, but yeah, we came
Through
back.
trial and error.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Then word spread like, oh yeah, just take a right here and then a right there and a right there, and you hit City Hall, you gone too far, you got to start over again. Yeah,
So, how is Bill's business with the other tavern? The mayor was telling me that you guys have another tavern or something.
Oh yeah, that place is rather new. I mean, it's popular with the younger folks and whatnot who likes something a little bit different and whatnot. But you're looking for good, honest service and whatnot. I mean, old Bill there, he runs a tight ship. I tell you, you want best service in town, you come to Boney Bill's. Mm-hmm.
What happened to this witch?
We never heard from her again. Yeah, I suppose she flew off somewhere on a broomstick or something. We didn't like her, so we didn't keep in touch, Yeah.
I'm wondering if there's any way for me to try and help Boney Bill at some point here.
Well, see, that's the thing. We thought, back in the day, we're like, oh, Bill, your poor business and whatnot. But, Bill didn't seem to be bothered to it. Like I said, the business was doing good, and it didn't seem to affect him until he died, that is. And even then, he was still the same Bill, so, yeah, he was, he smelled for a little bit, but then, it all kind of fell off eventually, and there you are. You see Boney Bill.
Boney Bill.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, same Bill he always was. Yeah, he can't talk anymore, but, he runs a tight ship. So, yeah, people keep on coming on back. I've been coming to old Bill's here since I was but a wee lad.
How old are you now, sir?
Oh, I don't even remember anymore. Been out to sea one too many times, stranded here and there. But all roads lead to Boney Bill's, I tell you. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I like it. I like the cut of your jib, sir.
I like you too, my tall friend.
Would you like to share a drink together?
I'd love to share a drink. Boney Bill, 2 more drinks here. And he slides 2 more large cups of that same, weird vinegary tasting alcohol.
I want to ask, what is this guy's name? Or have I not asked?
You haven't asked. Yes, no.
What's your name again, sir?
My name's Larry.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Larry. I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna ask Larry. Let's have this drink, Larry.
Hi, let's have a drink here. And he kind of holds up his mug and he clacks it against yours. Like,
And then I ask him like, what is this drink? Like,
well, see, Boney Bill used to serve like the usual, wine, beer, and whatnot. But then the curse hit, and it kind of turned into whatever this weird drink is. We're not entirely sure what it is. It comes out of the beer barrels that he has downstairs, but I mean, it gets you drunk. So
are we safe to be drinking this mystery elixir?
I've been drinking it for years now, and it never seemed to have any effect. And as he says that, his eye just kind of rolls back, just the one eye though, and then it kind of snaps back. Like, never affected me, so I was practically raised on the stuff.
So I guess I drink it anyway.
And it's not a great drink. It's mostly just the bitter taste of alcohol with a little vinegary tinge to it.
Yeah.
But it'll get you drunk.
That's the goal.
All right. So how many drinks do you have with old Larry here?
Well, I assume that if I'm sitting with Larry, he tells me a few more stories. So let's say I have about 8 drinks.
8 drinks and passing stories and whatnot.
Yeah.
And you've been drinking for a while, so 8. You're a bit buzzed and whatnot, but we'll say you're not like too tipsy, but you're buzzed. So
Yeah.
You've been drinking for a while. You've been around the block. You've had your fair share of drinks. So
Plus
8,
I'm 9 feet tall, so it
Plus you're not-
distributes pretty
yeah,
evenly
yeah.
throughout my entire body.
Yeah, so you have your drinks. You're maybe a little wobbly when you first stand up, but you recover pretty easily. Larry, on the other hand, he's pretty much out at this point. Like he's just passed out on the bar there. Boney Bill comes up behind him, just kind of puts a blanket over him.
I asked Boney Bill, does Larry have a room here?
He nods his head. Yeah.
What number is his room? Room number 12. 2. Okay, yeah.
Neat.
I'm sorry, I'm seeing like 12 of your fingers right now. So I guess I take Larry up to his room.
All right, and Boney Bill follows you up there, and he pulls out like this big, like haunted house style, just like giant key ring of like old iron keys. As he opens the door and opens it, and inside it's a haunted mansion, so there's like cobwebs all over the place. There's like an old mirror in the corner with like a sheet over it.
Yeah.
There's a painting on the wall that kind of like follows you wherever you look, wherever you go. Yeah.
I'm enjoying this place. It's fun.
Yeah. And then the bed itself, like, yeah, it's old, rickety and whatnot, but like the sheets are clean at least and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's not like bed bug ridden or anything. So like, it'd be a comfortable night. I assume you just kind of flop Larry onto it, and there you go.
Okay, so I guess now I would like to go to my room now that I've talked to my new friend, and I should probably make a note of some of these names. I'll watch it back later.
Good, because I'm not gonna remember these names.
Oh no. Well, I'll make a comprehensive list later on.
All the like one-off characters that I make up on the spot.
I like Larry. Larry's a cool guy, and I like Boney Bill. They're fun. They know how to party, and I'll be coming to Boney Bill's every night instead of going to go pay that other newer fancy tavern a visit.
Sure.
With all their new fangled barrels and whatnot.
That other tavern that I totally have a name for.
It's just in town. That's all we need to know. It doesn't need to have a name.
Whatever. That's the cool hip thing to do. Hide the name of the tavern somewhere in the tavern. You gotta find it. I'm just people. Anyway.
It sounds like a bad cartoon episode.
Yeah. That's kind of what this whole thing is gonna be.
Okay.
So Boney Bill leads you a little bit further down the hall to room 5.
Yeah.
Same thing. And same style of room. It's got like, old antique dolls just kind of lining the place that are all kind of staring at the bed.
Yeah.
And Bill just kind of like, here you go.
So I tell Bill thank you. Thank you for your service. It's impeccable. And I'll be coming back to his tavern all week. All right. Good night, Bill. So close the door, and I guess I go to bed.
All right. So you lay down to bed, get yourself as comfy as you can with your 9-foot ass. Roll me a perception.
Okay. 18.
Ooh, yeah. So maybe about an hour or so after you lay down to bed, you hear, ooh.
Oh God! Oh God! What was that?
And then you hear it again, ooh, a little bit closer to you.
Okay.
Ooh. And you see this, like, cartoonish ghost, like the sheet with the holes cut out of it.
Yeah.
Look, head just kind of pops up out of your nightstand. Ooh.
What are you doing?
Going, ooh.
What? Why are you in my room right now?
This is my assigned spot.
Assigned by who?
Actually, I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
That's a cop out.
When you just kind of appear one day in a haunted mansion, you just kind of
I want to roll to intimidate this ghost.
go for it.
Okay.
He's not intimidated.
At 3.
He's already dead. What does he care?
I don't know. I thought I'd at least give it a shot. Like, why not? You know.
Like, you know, it's bad health. It's bad health to go to sleep angry.
Yeah, I'm sure you know.
I don't sleep anymore. You know, what with being dead.
I'm assuming you were a human. I'm a Dragonborn. It's a little
Yep.
bit different for us. It's actually encouraged for us to go to bed angry. All right, so don't tell me how to live my life. And
Okay.
from someone that has a non-life now, or whatever you happen to be unliving. Yeah, that makes sense.
Sure. Ooh.
So, are you just gonna keep doing this, or am I gonna get some sleep tonight?
I mean, for just a little while until the other guy comes in.
The other guy.
Yes.
Who's the other guy?
Oh, you'll find out soon enough. Just go back to bed. Don't mind me. Ooh.
Okay. I go back to sleep. I'm like, frick you guys. You guys are. I don't even want to have to deal with this. Okay.
Roll me one more perception.
Okay. 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You sleep the rest of the night. No problem.
Okay. Were those just like supposed to be comedic characters?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a haunted house.
I was like, okay, this, like, are they gonna tell me some type of information or?
He's just there to mess with you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So what do we
So you got a night mission to help out with here.
Oh, right.
So I guess you wake up maybe like 5.
Oh, so I was basically like just getting sleep to.
Yeah, to like be able to stay up during the night there.
Yeah. Okay.
So you wake up maybe, I don't know, call it like 5 hours or so later, and the sun's setting in the distance and whatnot. You're like, all right, time to get to work.
Yeah.
So you head on out, meet up with the mayor again real quick or something.
Yeah, I wanna get a drink from Boney Bill.
All right.
Like a road beer.
A road beer? Okay.
Yep.
You're walking downstairs, and you see Boney Bill just kind of standing at the counter. He looks over at you, waves.
I wave back, and I ask him if he can get me another vinegar beer
He nods
concoction.
nods his head, and he kind of turns to a little window that's cut into the side of the wall there with a little bell on it. Just ding! And after a moment, you see this purple gooey tentacle just kind of raise up from out of the corner of the window with a tankard on it.
With a what?
With a cup tankard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he just kind of raises up out of the corner, sets the thing on the mug on the counter there,
Okay.
and slips back into the shadows.
Um.
And then Boney Bill picks up the tanker and clacks it in front of you and offers it to you.
So
And you notice it's got like a little bit of slime on it, but the drink itself is not affected.
So I guess I just try to wipe as much of the slime off as I can, and
Mhm.
like on his his countertop or his bar top or whatever. I'm just like
Yeah, he pulls out a rag, just kind of wipes it up real quick.
just like shaking his head.
He's
But
used to it.
then so I guess I take the beer to go, and I go to the mission that I took.
Okay. So I didn't have the mayor tell you where the thing was, but so you head back to City Hall and you meet up the mayor, and he's like, "All right, follow me, good sir," and he leads you down towards the docks and whatnot to a kind of a small warehouse and whatnot.
Yeah.
Pretty standard looking building, looks like kind of like a giant version of a house, but it's a warehouse.
Yeah.
Like, all right, this is the warehouse where we're keeping all the festival supplies and whatnot in. And like I said, I don't pay much mind to these rumors, so you want to just pace around once every hour or so. Just this is mostly just to set people's worries aside and whatnot. Like I said, the cult has been perfectly peaceful with everybody, so if you happen to doze off or something like that, you'll still get paid. It'll be fine.
Sweet.
All right. Have a good night. Stay safe and all that good stuff. Well, you seem like a well-seasoned fighter, so I wouldn't be too worried.
When he says that, he's like looking up, and it's just like before, like the anime thing. It's just the white eyes, and there's a dragon breath. Just like, okay.
Yeah, it'll probably be fine.
Yeah. So, I guess I just start standing my post, start taking some few sips of my my beer, my road beer.
Okay. While you're hanging out there, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
What is that for? What is a Constitution?
So you're just gonna roll the d20 and add whatever your Constitution modifier is.
So my Constitution modifier is 2 + 2.
Mm-hmm.
9.
Ooh. So as you're kind of sitting there, that ghost kind of disrupted your sleep a bit there,
Yeah.
and you're feeling your eyelids getting kind of heavy there. Feeling a little little droopy there.
Yeah.
Roll me one more.
13.
Yeah, we'll say you doze off for a little bit there, but not like a deep sleep.
Okay.
You're awoken by the smell of smoke.
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 So, I want to investigate and see where the smoke's coming from.
And you turn around and you smell that smoke coming from somewhere within inside the warehouse.
So I guess I try to rush in to find the source of it so I can stomp it out as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm. So you fling open the door, kind of cram yourself in through it and whatnot, and you notice there's only one of you, so we'll do 4 guys in there.
Okay.
Each of them dressed in just jet black robes. The hood's kind of pulled up over their faces and whatnot. And one of them is trying to light a fire next to a box of fireworks.
Oh God.
Roll me initiative.
Wait, so I'm rolling to try to attack them?
Nope, you're rolling your position within the combat listing. So you're going to roll a d20. You're going to add your dexterity modifier to it, and I believe your proficiency.
So 8 and then plus 4, so 12.
Get my pen working here. So, come on. Okay, so Drake, you said what now?
I said I rolled an 8, but then you said it's plus dexterity plus proficiency bonus.
Yes.
So that's plus 4, so it's 12.
So 12 total. And then dude number 1 got a 14 plus his dex is a 15.
Crap.
Dude 2 got a 9, so it's a 10. dude 3. Got 14 is 15.
So I guess what is this right now if it's not for combat?
This is combat, so we're gonna do like actual combat now, not just you bonking somebody on the head.
Okay. I've never experienced the real combat of Dungeons and Dragons.
Always gonna be fun.
Oh no. I heard there's a lot of math involved.
Yes and no.
Trigonometry.
Oh, trust me, no. We're not doing any of that BS.
You know what? I took algebra. I basically was taking the same algebra classes that I took in high school, in college.
Same.
Why? I took algebra 1 again in college.
Because money is my initial guess.
Money.
Because realistically, like, so I was studying Japanese, right?
Yeah.
I realistically could have gotten that degree in 2 years, easy.
Yeah.
And then just had the third year that I spent in Japan as like extra bit, right?
Yeah.
But
You know, the extra stuff.
yeah, like we got to make it a 4-year degree because tradition.
You know,
Like,
stuff like that doesn't make sense. It should be more like a trade system where you're trying to learn what you're trying to learn, and you're not gonna like. Do I need to know algebra if I'm going to school to draw?
exactly.
If I'm going to school for video, you know what I mean?
Like I understand, like everybody has to have like a basic understanding of just mathematics in general, but when you start getting to like you said, trigonometry, algebra, and whatnot, like
yeah.
sure you might use this, but like I'm studying language here. My intention is to become a teacher, a language teacher.
Yeah, for language.
So like, anyway, I'll be honest, the subject is going to make me angry. So
I'm sorry.
it's
No,
fine.
it pisses me off too. So
No, it's fine. It's filling that dead air as I finagle with things.
So, ladies and gentlemen, how have you been liking the new show?
That is a good point. Yeah, I've been having fun.
I've been having a lot of fun.
This has been great, honestly.
It's the one thing I will say, it's a little difficult because I'm not always looking at the screen to
Right.
remember to go back and forth,
Mhm.
especially because I have ADHD.
Mhm.
So I think maybe next time I'll try and see if I can position this somewhere else, like up here, because then that way at least I'll be like
it'll be
looking.
it'll be less of a transition from like here to there.
Well,
to
because
here.
it'll be in my peripheral view here at least. Over here, it's like I'm trying to tell.
Yeah, it's like right on the edge of your vision.
Yeah.
There, so. All right, he's flirting with himself. Let's kick his butt. All right, so.
Bring it on, fools!
All right. So, as you bust in, you see these 4 guys. They turn to see you and like, get them! We can't let them know what we're doing. We can't let them stop us. And yeah, we start combat. So, starting at the top of our list here is dude number 4, as I will call him.
Okay.
He's gonna run up to you and he is going to attempt to smack you with a knife. Like as he's walking up to you, he draws like a little like curved dagger of some kind. He's like, "I'm gonna get you."
Okay.
So he is making a melee attack. That is a 13. That is a 16 to hit.
So I have to get at least a 16 to defend?
So you're comparing this to your AC number, which is that will be at the top of your character sheet. I think it was 14 when we
Oh, the armor?
yeah, the armor class.
It's 14.
14. Okay, so he does hit. So the way it works is you're going to roll the d20 to see if you hit, and you're going to compare the number you get from there to the opponent's armor class.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yes.
So okay, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. And then if you beat their armor class, you do have to beat it. You cannot match it. So if I got a 14, it would still count as me failing. But if I got a 15, I would still beat it. Yep.
So okay, I guess my question here is me to the DM, obviously.
Yes.
If I shoot my lightning breath, is it gonna is it gonna ignite? Is it gonna ignite the fireworks, or if I only aim towards a certain few people?
If you position yourself like parallel to, so like if you're standing here and the fireworks over here or something, and you shoot this way,
Yeah.
yes, you won't hit the fireworks. But if you're like you got like guy 1 and 2 sitting here, and then you blast into them, yes, you will hit it. So positioning for that will be important.
Okay.
So
Keep that in mind.
yes. So BT Dubs, you're getting a hit for 4 is 5 damage.
Oh no. Don't I only have 10 hit points?
Oh, you do, don't you? Ooh. Don't worry.
Don't worry, I'm
Don't
gonna
worry.
get slaughtered.
Don't worry. It'll be
I
fine.
don't have a team, bro. It's just me.
It's fine.
It's just me.
It's fine.
We had 2 other people
Take
that
your
were
hits.
supposed to be here, guys,
Take your hits.
and they bailed.
Don't worry.
They bailed on us.
Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 'Cause-
Game over, man. Game over.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Because, see, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take this dice. I'm going to roll it. Ooh, that was not a great roll.
Are you rolling for one of the other guys to attack right now?
I am rolling for help. So as this next guy comes as this guy comes up and kind of pokes you real good with his knife or something, you're like, ooh, you got me at my kneecap, as I gesture towards my stomach. You hear the door get kicked open again, and everybody turns like, oh, who is it now?
Dun, dun, dun.
You see another man come in, a human.
Okay.
He's wearing like Japanese style robes. He's got a sword, a short sword, and a dagger on his left hip. He's got one of those like rice picker hats on. And he walks in. It's like, oh, I didn't realize that you had taken on this job too. It's been a while, my old friend
Oh my gosh.
Salazar. And he takes off his hat to reveal your old friend Ling Shen, the samurai.
Oh my gosh. I remember him, but I could never remember his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we played with this character in one of our old campaigns.
So since it was just us two back then, I put in this self-insert character, Ling Shen, the samurai, which is fun because they actually have a samurai class in D&D. So
Do they?
yeah, it's for a fighter subclass, which I don't have a character sheet for him here because we only found out that nobody else was going to be here like earlier this morning. So
Yeah.
I didn't build a character for him just yet, but in the future he will have an actual character sheet and whatnot. So
Sweet.
for these exact situations. So
Wait, what is his name again?
Ling Shen.
Ling Shen. For some reason, like the Shen part makes me want to say Egg Shen, like from Big Trouble in Little China.
I mean, if that helps you remember, go for it. Like,
How'd you get up there? Wasn't easy. See things no one else can see. Do things no one else can do. Ah, what a great film,
I have not seen that movie in forever.
dude! It's great.
It's fantastic.
Do you like John Carpenter as a director?
Probably. I like that movie, so
Have you ever seen The Thing?
no, I haven't.
Dude, we should do a podcast episode where we watch The Thing, and you can like get all of the like review it as you're watching it.
Ah, okay. That'd be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've heard like on Twitch you can do like a live stream where you just watch a movie on Amazon.
Oh,
with
really?
With your people. Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should do that sometime.
Maybe. All right. So Ling Shen busts in the door, and I'll be honest, he goes last in the order. So
Oh no.
this will be fun.
Wait, you're saying I'm gonna get just decimated before he even gets to attack?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I mean, the whole reason he's here is to try and take a bit of the heat off of you here. So. Okay.
Egg Shen, save me. Ling Shen.
Ling Shen, yes.
I remember his name now.
No, you don't.
Ling.
All right. So that was dude number 4. We'll go to dude number 1 then. And he's like, oh, not another one. He draws his own knife and he approaches towards Ling Shen. Knife at the ready, he rolls to attack Ling Shen. Ooh. And he hits.
Oh gosh.
It's okay. It's only a D6. So
This is a fruitless venture.
that's-
Abandoned ship. Abandoned ship.
that is-
It's like the guys that were on the Titanic where it's like, it was a pleasure, gentlemen, and they just keep
They
playing.
just keep playing the violin. Yeah. All right.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So Ling Shen takes a hit, but 'tis but a flesh wound.
Tis only a flesh wound.
'Tis only a flesh wound. And that will be dude number 2's turn. Where did he? There we are. So dude number 3 is also going to go at Ling Shen. And he's also going to try and give him the old pokey poke. Ooh, not so good on that one. So that's a miss for dude number 3. Now it is your turn.
Okay.
You got a dude standing in front of you, and you got 2 like a little bit of ways behind you fighting Ling Shen. And number 2 is still at the crate trying to.
Can I use the lightning breath?
You can, yeah. Like I said, you might want to reposition yourself a little bit there.
Well, how would I go about doing that?
You say, I want to move this way 5 feet, and that.
I want to position myself so I'm not gonna potentially explode the box.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So I will say, since you do have a guy standing next to you, that provokes something called an opportunity attack. So opportunity attacks is whenever somebody is leaving melee range from you, you get to make a free melee attack against them. And like trying to swipe at their back as they run away.
Okay.
So the cultist that was standing in front of you is going to try and do the thing. There we are. He also hits. You take 3 damage.
So what am I at?
You were at 10 total. You get hit for 5, and 3, so you're at 2.
Ben, 4 guys. I'm a 9-foot tall man, dragon man, all by myself.
Yeah.
Now with Ling Shen, he's gonna just get decimated too.
You didn't think this would be easy, did you?
I mean, usually you gave me some leniency, but
well, yes, but then it makes combat not so.
challenging.
Thank you.
So
yes, I will actively be trying to kill you in this campaign. You won't die initially, but I got your number here, buddy.
Bro, you know what? I'm coming at you with these D20s. You're not gonna be killing anyone, all right?
We'll see about that.
Why do you want to kill Salazar Spindle?
I don't want to kill him. I'm just trying to kill him because it makes combat more intense and interesting if you're not just constantly stacking bodies.
If you're not just trying to bail me out all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens with the lightning breath thing?
So let's look up les rules, the official, not sponsored D&D player's handbook here.
Wait, are we gonna get the stuff taken off for us? Like, or not demonetized, but censored because we're using. My friend Alan had the idea of us doing Dungeons and Dragons here. I was gonna do it on Tuesdays, but I've been going to been doing concerts on Tuesdays.
Right.
But his idea was to call it Castles and Lizards instead of Dungeons and Dragons.
Nice. So I don't know about that one. I mean, a lot of people say they're playing Dungeons and Dragons on their own podcast, so I don't know if there'd be an issue with that or not.
I guess we'll
find out.
We'll keep doing it, and then if they are like, you can't do it or something, then it'll be Castles and Lizards.
Castles and Lizards. Boards and Bros. That'll have my vote there.
Boards and Bros.
Boards and Bros. Well, that one could probably be more of like we're playing a board game or something.
I think what we should do is like the name of this podcast is the Dude Let's Play It podcast.
Mm-hmm. But then like sub segments of the Dude Let's Play It.
Yeah, like this is the Boards and Bros segment of.
Okay, so when you use your breath weapon, each creature in exhalation must make a saving throw, type of which is determined by your draconic ancestry. You are blue for lightning. You were doing it in the. I don't have. Yeah. Okay. So you're doing it in a 5x30 line. So each of the guys caught in the blast will have to make a DC saving throw equal 8 plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So 8 plus your Con modifier, which I believe is 2.
My Constitution modifier is it's 2.
2 plus your proficiency bonus, which is 4. So that is 12. So they must make a 12 saving throw for Constitution, or they will be
zapped out of existence.
Perhaps. Let's see. Does 2d6 damage on a hit, and half as much on a miss. Okay, so either way, you're still going to do a bit of damage here. So, starting with our saving throw of Constitution. Ooh. Yeah, he passed. But he still takes damage, so roll 2 d6s.
These.
Yeah, the standard cube playing dice. So 2 of those.
I have 5 altogether.
5 altogether, then cut it in half, and I think it's usually rounding down to 2.
Okay.
Hit that guy.
How much health do these guys have?
I can't tell you that. That'd be cheating.
That'd be cheating.
I will say I'm nerfing them a little bit here. So you zapped the one guy pretty freaking good. He's not looking too hot here.
So I only got one guy though.
Yes, only one guy because it is a stream, and the other guy's he's a little bit too far away for it. So
Bro, I'm about to be killed off right now.
it's fine. It's fine.
Don't make me make another character because I don't want to do it.
So that was. Let me check, see what kind of action it is. So that's another thing I should mention. So your turn consists of 3 possible actions. You have your movement, which
Okay.
you can take in parts. So you moved like 5 feet to get in position for your dragon's breath. You still have the other 25 that you can take to move as you so deem fit. You then have your normal action, which would be like attacks, casting spells, stuff like that. And then you have a bonus action, which can be an attack, can be a skill of some kind. Usually, whatever ability you're trying to use will say if it's a bonus action or an action or something like that.
Yeah.
For your draconic breath, your breath weapon, use your action. So your breath weapon was your main action there. So that was your big attack for turn.
So now my turn's over.
Not necessarily. You can move around if you so desire.
Can I move far enough away where they can attack me? And then do a ranged attack with my sling that's in my inventory?
Unfortunately, you can't do the sling. That would count as another action.
Well, I mean like in another turn.
In another turn, yes, you'll be able to attack again and whatnot. But for this particular rotation, you will not be able to use anything that counts as an action. And I'm trying to pull up monks here to see if you have perhaps a bonus action of some kind that you can use. Here we are. If I can find the friggin' thingamabob. So, change the strength, roll d4 damage. Unarmed strike, weapon, turn to make one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Won't focus.
Okay. So, unfortunately for now, I don't think you have anything else that you can do. I will say, though, because you are a monk, you basically make, like, 2 attacks for the price of 1.
Nice.
Yeah, so when you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make 1 unarmed strike as a bonus action. Well, I guess not necessarily price of 1, but...
So can I try to
on this turn, unfortunately, no, because you used your breath weapon.
Okay.
And that took up your main action. But next turn, if you decide to like punch or kick somebody as your main action,
Yeah.
you then use your bonus action to basically hit them again.
How many spaces can I move away from them?
So you have a max speed of 30 feet.
Okay.
We usually played in chunks of 5. Like if we were playing on a map of some kind, usually they are a 1-inch square grid.
Yeah.
And each square is 5 feet. So I'll say you moved like, we'll call it like 5 feet to kind of get out of range of the one guy and position yourself to blast the other guy. So you do have another like 25 feet that you can move around with if you wanted to like do something with it, run to the other side of the warehouse, climb a wall or something like that. Something like that.
Yeah, I guess I want to move as far away as possible.
Okay.
Just more towards my friend.
Towards Ling Shen?
Lin Shen.
Okay, yeah, that works perfectly actually. So you move. You're about 5 feet away from Ling Shen. So
Okay.
like Ling is still by the door. You're kind of like over here.
Yeah.
And Ling has like 2 guys in front of him. You've got the one guy kind of off to one side, and you kind of scuttle away from the other guy. So you're out of immediate range. They'll have to walk up and kind of give you another poke.
Yeah.
So now it is dude 2's turn. He's not looking too good.
This is the guy I hit with the breath.
This is the guy you hit with the breath. Despite his bad shape, he's going to attempt to try and continue lighting the fireworks. And he'll just do a simple skill roll. I would do survival, and I think that's a wisdom. So, okay. And he fails. So the fireworks have not been lit.
Okay.
Which, hopefully that's good.
Oh no.
We'll say he'll just stay there for now. He's gonna he'll let his buddies try and distract you guys.
Can you roll for other stuff, like some of the other skill checks during combat, or is that not?
You can. Depending on like the complexity of the action, it might use your action or your bonus action.
Yeah.
For this one, since it's a fairly small thing, he's just trying to like strike a tinderbox. He'll probably just use his bonus action to do a skill roll for that.
Yeah.
Whereas if he wanted to like get up and try and stab you, that would use his action.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
then it's actually Ling Shen's turn.
okay.
Yeah. Let me scooch on down towards his bit here. Okay. So he using this bracket here to just kind of paste him over, he gets to make 2 attacks. So he's going to swing at one cultist standing in front of him, making a 14. And I think that is just enough. Yeah, he smacks that guy real good.
Sweet.
Yeah. He's dealing. Ooh. He gets a big hit here. 2d6 is 8 plus 2. Oh, so he just straight up cuts a guy in half. So
Damn.
he kind of like you see in the samurai movies, he like draws and cuts at the same time.
Yeah.
So as the one cultist is coming towards him, he like whoosh, cuts him in half, and his anime style blood spewing everywhere. Brings his sword back up and slashes at the next guy that comes in right behind him here. He's gonna do the same thing. Ooh, and yeah. Oh yeah. Hits him
Nice.
for oh yeah, that's dead. That is 2 guys dead
Nice.
in one go.
Thank God. Ling Shen.
Just
I've been getting my friggin' butt kicked in right now.
You seem to be rusty, Salazar-san. Been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, I stopped being a pirate and became a monk.
Ah, that will do it. Well, there'll be more time for later. In the meantime, look out behind you.
No!
So, dude number 4, he's going to come up and he's going to try and poke you in the kneecap again.
Okay.
Let's see what happens here. Here we are. That is... Ooh. That's a 19 on dice there. He slaps you real good.
So am I dead yet?
Well, we're about to find out here. Ooh, yeah. That's a 6 on dice there. So
Bro, what the heck, man?
you're like, Ling Shen, it's great to see you again. And then you just kind of get stabbed in the back of the kneecap. You just, So.
It's like a building falling down when Salazar falls down.
Just,
Produce.
it's just clouds of dust booming everywhere. Just you see you kind of like crumpled there.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so the way going down works in D&D. So you're not initially dead.
Okay.
So in your subsequent turns during combat, you're gonna make what are called death saving throws, and these are basically you just roll a d20. If you roll a 10 or above, you succeed. If you roll 10 or if you roll below 10, you fail.
Okay.
And if you fail 3 times, you're dead.
And you won't bring me back.
Well, maybe.
Bro, come on.
Maybe.
You used to be a nice DM, and now you're.
Then I learned a thing or two.
Damn. Okay.
Yes.
So
So
give me. I'm rolling a 20.
your next turn.
Okay.
So that was dude.
So I'm just rolling to see
Actually,
if I'm just rolling to see that I don't die. I'm not rolling to combat or anything.
Yes, this is basically just like your spirit like staying in your body before you pass on or something like.
Jeez.
Which I mean, you got stabbed in the knee. You'll be fine. Actually, it is your turn now. That was dude number 4 that stabbed you in the back of the knee. So
Okay.
roll me a d20 there.
8.
That's one failure.
Oh my gosh. What do I have to get?
You have to get 10 or above.
10 or...
It's a 50-50 chance.
So do I roll each time it's my turn?
Each time it's your turn, yes.
Okay.
This is normal, trust me. So, dude number 2, he's going to make another attempt to light the fireworks. Ooh, and he fails. Nice. Just like... he's kind of like partially paralyzed because he did get struck by lightning, basically. So.
He's like trying to rub 2 sticks together.
Oh, they didn't tell us there'd be a 9-foot-tall dragonborn.
And the samurai that's just cutting down all the men.
And then there's a random freaking samurai here. They said they're freaking Miyamoto Musashi here.
I'm not getting paid enough for this.
Oh. Okay, so that was dude number 2. So now it's Ling Shen's turn. He's like, "Oh, Salazar, it's good to see you again, my friend." And he steps up to...
And then he gets stabbed in the kneecaps too.
He's stabbed in the neck. He'll step up. Step up to dude number 2 and try to kill him. Oh yeah, he gets dude number 2 easy. All right, that is. Oh yeah, dude number 4 is dead. Just walks up, just like, "Oh, Salazar," and he cuts the guy's head off.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. All right. Wait, so how many guys are left? One?
It's just the one guy left. Yeah, the guy at the crates.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was Ling's. Now it's back to you here. We are still in combat, so roll that d20.
Bro,
What'd you get?
I got a 3.
Ah!
I feel like in Call of Duty when you're down and you as soon as you go down, you're like, "I'm down, help me out." You know what I mean?
And
you're
have
just
like last stand mode there
yeah.
with like 2 clips for your pistol.
It's like, do I take the coward's way out or do I wait and see if someone revives me? I don't know.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You're gonna have to give me a whole make-believe team here because of all NPC.
Nah, it'll be fine. Ling's got you back there. He'll cover for you.
I hope so.
He's got you. He's got you. So, Ling is. Let me see here. All right. Yeah. Well, how did you do that? Pretty sure. All right. So Ling, he's like, "Oh, gotta save Salazar. He's bleeding from his kneecaps, but I also gotta stop that guy." So he's gonna pull out his dagger there, and I forgot to mention this before, but you notice, retroactively, you notice when he drew his sword, his main long sword.
Yeah.
You notice it's got a very particular like glowy white shine to it. Like normally, like you know, for like theatrical purposes, like light would be gleaming off of a dude's blade or something like
Yeah.
that. This one's like particularly shiny, even though you're like inside a warehouse. There's no like sunlight lining on it.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with his dagger too, although his dagger is not as bright and shiny as his sword was. So he pulls out his dagger and he's gonna throw it at the final guy there. Let's see how that goes. Just barely makes it too. Does that, and then
So is this guy dead now, or is he...
probably. I mean, I will roll damage just in case.
Damn.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Man, I wanted to like question one of them, but now there's none left. Now I just have to investigate if I'm even still alive after this. This might become the Ling Shen show.
You'll be fine. So Ling Shen pulls out his dagger, just kind of like Naruto or something like that, and just stabs the guy in the back, and he crumples to the floor.
Wait, do you remember watching The Whitest Kids You Know? And it's the Civil War on drugs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And the Native Americans are like, they shoot the horse creature thing. Like all the mailmen come out of the fake They're like they keep seeing like a horse running around,
Mhm.
and then it's actually like the mailmen that are running around. That's like how they go behind enemy lines and stuff.
Oh.
And they're like all really flamboyant, and they're like, "We're here to bring you the mail," and all this. And then the Native Americans come and they shoot them or whatever, and they all get hit. And then when Darren gets hit, he gets hit and he goes, "Ah!"
I don't remember that. It's been ages since I last saw that.
I can't even replicate it. It's hilarious. It's like the littlest, like you hear boom, and then it's just.
Oh, man, I hadn't thought about Whitest Kid You Know in ages.
Did you know that Did you know Trevor Moore died?
Did he really?
Yeah, he fell out of a window. That's how he died. Yes, he was really drunk after a live stream because they started doing live streams for like a year or two, and he fell out of the window like 20 minutes or 30 minutes after a live stream, and he died. Is that not insane?
That's very fitting, honestly. Like it just with his style of comedy and whatnot. Like
You should have seen their live stream. They were making jokes about it and stuff, but you could tell that they were like really like sad that one of their best friends was gone.
I bet. Yeah.
You know, but yeah, Trevor Moore, rip in peace. One of my most favorite comedians of all time.
It's pretty good.
I love his just crazy humor.
Mhm.
It's totally my style.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right. So combat is done. Ling Shen pulls out some bandages, starts wrapping up your knees and whatnot. He's able to stop the bleeding, so you are stable. You won't die. It's okay. Stop panicking.
Nobody's panicking. Nobody's
I
panicking.
will say, so we'll bump you back up to 1 HP.
Okay.
Just for now. And we'll get you fully healed up and whatnot later. Okay, so combat is done. Ling Shen is here. He's like, hey, what's up, buddy? You do the predator scene, which is like, muscle arms. He's like, come on. You've been pushing too many pencils there, haven't you?
Can we reach each other from here?
Yeah. You've been pushing too many pencils there, haven't you?
Dylan, you son of a witch. The PG version.
PG.
It's not only PG, but it also fits the setting.
I don't know. We can call this PG-13, can't we?
Yeah. PG-13 works.
PG-13. Yeah. Remember, kids, be 13 years or older.
Or you're not allowed to watch the stream, unless this will probably be shown after 10 p.m.
Unless your parents aren't home. In which case,
This is an Adult Swim type of show, okay? Only showed at Adult Swim type hours.
what's the anime version of Adult Swim? That's what I want to be on. Didn't they used to show anime at
Oh, you talking about Toonami?
that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's us.
Dude, Toonami was great.
Oh man,
Do you like Bleach?
kinda.
A lot of anime people don't like Bleach for some reason. I started getting into it a little bit ago.
It's got a lot of interesting stuff to it, but
I know it's
I
like
tried
really
watching
long.
the anime. There is so much just 3 or 4. It's kind of like with Dragon Ball that I don't like. It's just nothing happens in an episode.
Yeah.
Like I remember one episode in particular, like they're doing like a character's background in the middle of a fight. Like it's
Oh, they're just like
a
flashbacks
big
and
fight or something like
flashbacks.
that, and he's just like he sits there for like 3 episodes, like just having a flashback to like when he was like 10 years old and he like tried to help a kitten out of a tree or something. It's like, bro, focus. You have a literal Grim Reaper over there cutting people in half.
Dude, you know it'd be funny if we made an animation where it was like, he was just thinking and it's just like him thinking and thinking, kind of like the one, the Sasuke or the Naruto anime thing that I sent you that I made.
Mhm.
And he's like just talking to himself, and then the creature you just see like a giant tentacle just smack him down to the ground or
Crushes
something.
him. Yeah. Like that's another reason why I can't get into Dragon Ball. It's just like 10 episodes straight of just charging up your ultimate attack just for it to miss. I'm like,
This is a Super Saiyan. And we'll just call this a Super Saiyan 2. And this is to go further beyond. And it's just 5 episodes of just
ah!
I love those 10-hour things where it's just Goku and he's just for 10 hours it's just like
Screaming.
he's saying whatever he's saying and it's just for the entire freaking 10 hours. Have you ever tried to do the 10-hour challenge before?
Wait, will you like sit there and watch a 10-hour movie? No,
Yes.
because I don't hate myself that much.
So sometimes, like, if I'm trying to get something done, but this is more so when I was still in school and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
I would turn on. Have you seen I think it's Warcraft for Life episode of South Park?
No.
So it's, in my opinion, it should at least be top 5 South Park episodes of all time. Like, that's how. It's like a 10 out of 10 episode,
Nice.
and a lot of them are pretty high up there. But they're like the straight 10 out of 10 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's like that the one where he feeds the guy his parents in Chile or whatever. But yeah, so I'm sorry, what was I just say? In the episode.
Okay, so sorry for the awkward pause there, ladies and gentlemen. The recording reached its time limit while we were in like mid-sentence. So if there's a weird pause, that's why.
It timed out, everyone.
Yeah, but we are back. We're gonna finish up this here little session we did. So we just finished up combat. Drake got absolutely bodied, but it's okay because Ling Shen, the samurai, came in to save him, as he usually does.
So did you really meant for me to get bodied?
Yes and no. Like,
damn, bro.
I forgot that you only had 10 HP.
You're like, oh, I'm gonna really mess with him, but then you're like, oh, he's 10 HP.
So the first attack was like 4 on dice, and then he got a +1 to his attack, so it's 5. And then I was like, oh, that's not too bad. Oh wait, he's only got 10 HP, so like that almost killed him.
Damn.
But yeah, originally Ling Shen wasn't gonna show up until later.
Oh, so you're like, oh, I gotta save him.
Oh! I'm glad I thought about Ling Shen earlier today, because like I was thinking like, oh, we'll maybe meet him like later down the line or something like that.
Yeah.
And it'll be like, oh, hey, you remember me? And it'll be like, oh. But then you got almost killed in the first turn, so thankfully.
Damn it, Ben.
Thankfully, these guys don't make multi-attacks like Ling Shen does.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might have gotten poked pretty bad in the kneecap.
Oh no. Or it's like Yoda with his Ataru, where he like jumps around and he's like making all his noises.
Exactly. Yeah.
What I don't remember his noise. I only remember the Emperor's noises. Yeah, like his yell.
Unlimited
Power. No, but you know what I'm talking about, where he has like the lightsaber, and
yeah, and
is
he,
that,
like does a fucking barrel
so
roll.
it's treason then.
Yeah. Oh my god, those movies are both a blessing and a curse. Anywho,
So many memes.
there's apparently a drinking game now where you just watch the prequel series and then drink whenever you see a meme.
Oh god, I'd be hammered, dog. Especially episode 3.
Oh man, episode 3 had so many good ones. I'd have to like have like a bingo board or something off to the side to like remind me of all the memes. Okay, so let's get back into this here. So Ling Shen, he bandages up your kneecaps, he stops the bleeding and whatnot, and you're back. We'll put you back up to 1 HP.
Okay.
So you're not dead. You're not actively dying. But you might want to
Get fixed up.
I want to take a break a little bit later.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Ling Shen is like, you okay? You okay, buddy?
Yeah. I think I'll be all right.
All right, good.
Feeling not the greatest at the moment.
I can imagine you did get stabbed in the kneecap several times.
Thanks for coming in clutch, homie.
Mm-hmm. It's good to see you again, my old friend.
It's good to see you too.
It's been a long time.
It's been a hot minute.
Yes,
That's for sure.
I assume you hear about the mayor's job offer here, and he holds up a copy of the flyer.
Yeah.
Yes, should have known.
Did you look into the crab cult as well?
No, I only arrived in town just a couple hours ago. I was conversing with the mayor. I happened to meet him on the way into town here as he was making his way towards his home. And well, turns out he was the mayor. He gave me the job, and he said he had somebody else already on the job. So I came down to introduce myself. And then, well, I found you in this precarious situation here.
Damn.
Yes. The fates have smiled upon us today.
Yeah, it definitely smiled on me. I was about to get
Maybe more
murdered.
smirked, but whatever.
As I'm like still bleeding.
Yes.
I like look down and there's like some of my guts in my hand. Oh, that's not supposed to be there.
That should not be possible, but okay.
Oh, because my niece got attacked?
Yes,
Yeah,
Yes, you're
yeah,
9
yeah.
feet
That was an
tall.
ongoing joke. Okay. I don't know. Whatever. I'm
Well,
holding my leg.
perhaps we should take
Uh,
a look at these fellows here. You mentioned a crab cult. Are these them?
I don't know. Let's investigate.
Investigate. So you look over the bodies here, and they are wearing like each one of them is wearing like the exact same, just jet black robe.
Okay.
And as you kind of like rifling through their pockets and whatnot, you don't find anything. Not coins, no identifiers of any kind, just nothing.
Okay.
And then you notice like the box of fireworks that they were trying to strike at. It's got a little bit of burnt bits and whatnot, but it's not going to go off anytime soon here. So
Can I see if I recognize their faces?
yeah, sure. Roll me a history to see if you kind of like remember anybody on here.
20.
20. Oh dang.
And I have proficiency in history.
Yeah. So you look over the 4 bodies and whatnot, and you're like, yeah, nope, nothing. Like you've got crystal clear memory of every person you've met today, and these 4 were none of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yes.
So I'm guessing that the crab cult is probably definitely like not like they're probably like they're not it or whatever. That definitely wasn't them, I'm assuming. So I guess I'm talking to what is his name?
Ling Shen.
I'm talking to Ling Shen again, or right now, and I'm like, do you think we should go report this to the mayor?
The mayor seemed very nonchalant about a potential threat, so I imagine he's probably already turned in for the night. Might be best to just report to him in the morning. I mean, the warehouse does not seem to be in any particular threat now.
Well, do you think you can stay here while I go find some medical attention?
I suppose yes. That if you feel that's necessary, I will stay here and protect the warehouse.
All right, I'm going back to, was it Boney Bill's?
Boney Bill's bed and breakfast.
I'm gonna go back to Boney Bill's and see if him or Larry or one of those ghost people can patch me up or something.
Okay. Rest easy, my friend.
I'll try.
So you make your way to Boney Bill's. Do you follow the instructions?
Yeah, well then take 3 rights or 4 rights or whatever how many rights you're supposed to take. Okay.
So yes, you follow the instructions and you find Boney Bill's, and Bill is just still standing there behind the bar, and he sees you walk in and he's like, ooh, and he pulls out like a ratty old bag that has a first aid kit in it.
Yeah.
He's like, he kind of waves you over to the bar and whatnot.
So is he able to heal me?
Yeah, he'll heal you up and whatnot. And so for one of the most common ways of healing is to just simply take a rest. There are 2 types of rests. So there's a short rest, which lasts for about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
In this one, in a short rest, you'll roll what's called hit dice, which will be marked under your class information in the PHP.
Okay.
So essentially how that works is you'll roll whatever that particular dice is that it tells you, add your constitution modifier, and that's how many hit points you regenerate during that short rest. So that's used for like, we making our way through like a particularly long dungeon or something. We find, a bonfire checkpoint kind of thing.
Yeah.
Everybody take a break, catch your breath, heal up, patch yourself up, and then we'll keep going. Now, usually when like you're done with the main dungeon, you'll take what's called a long rest. This is usually an 8-hour period of rest. And this is like people like they'll sleep, they'll maybe prep a meal or something like that. They'll do downtime of some kind, and during that, they'll heal up all the way back up to full HP.
Okay.
So what we're gonna have you do is a long rest here. Won't be exactly in 8 hours, but it'll function basically the same. So you'll go back up to full HP. You'll get all of your skills and whatnot will reset and whatnot for the next combat.
All right.
For when you decide to use them. So yeah, you wake up. I guess what you say, Boney Bill was able to kind of struggle his way up the stairs while dragging you up them to get you back to your room. You wake up feeling more or less rested. Your knees have stopped bleeding and whatnot. There might be a small scar, but
Yeah.
you're pretty well traveled. It'll just blend in with the rest of the scars.
Blend in with all my scales.
all the other times you've been stabbed in the knees because you're 9 feet tall.
The rest of my body is like impeccable, like nothing else is
Just
like cut up.
Perfectly baby skin smooth.
But then
And
there's
then-
your legs, or
Then
my
you're
legs.
like your legs, like your knees and your shins. Just
Damn.
Alright. So you wake up the next morning. Birds are cawing because there's only like crows in the immediate vicinity because haunted mansion.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is now morning.
Okay, cool. So I guess I run over to wherever. Where are we at?
We're at Boney Bill's. You're just gonna go to
where-
the mayor.
No, where's the warehouse that we were at?
Yeah, the warehouse.
I want to run over to the warehouse and
Ah.
see what's up with Lang Shen.
Ling.
Shen. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'll get it eventually.
No, you won't.
I won't.
All right, so you Naruto run your way across the rooftops to Ling Shen,
I don't know if I can even show this right here.
running round at the speed of sound. Do. All right, so like 5 minutes later, you're back at the warehouse. You see Ling Shen coming around the corner, just off of like his hourly patrol, and he's like, good morning. How did you sleep last night?
Good. Well rested.
Yes,
I'm ready.
you seem to be doing much better than you were last night. So
I'm
that is good.
ready for action.
Good.
Ready to uncover who did this.
Well, perhaps we should report to the mayor first.
Good idea.
Smart one. So yeah, you both make your way back to the town hall. There we go. See the secretary. There we go. I'm falling asleep, aren't I? Okay. All right, just go on up. The mayor will be expecting you. And head on upstairs, and you find the mayor's office. And like, oh, gentlemen, come in. How did last night go?
So there was an attack. There was four attackers that were trying to light some boxes of fireworks in the warehouse.
Really? That's rather strange. What were these men? Who were they?
I'm not sure. I thought maybe at first that it was members of the crab cult, but they weren't apparently. I have a really good memory. Okay, so I would know.
Okay then.
But yeah, the fact of the matter is, there's probably more of these guys around here somewhere, maybe hanging out in some type of den. We're gonna have to bust them.
That's rather strange. Were they wearing like robes or something? Like, were they another cult perhaps? Like what?
I can't remember what were they wearing
They
again.
just plain jet black robes, but they were all like identical.
They were wearing jet black robes.
Black robes.
Maybe some other type of cult. I'm not sure.
Maybe I haven't heard of any new cult forming up around here. Well, perhaps Father Barnabas Kane, the leader of the cult, might know of another cult perhaps in the area. I've never heard of a cult dressed in all black. And I mean, certainly some of the crab cult might have black robes, but they're rather shabby fellows out there.
Barnabas Kane happens to be a very good friend of mine, so I think
Really?
I think me and Egg Shen over here will pay we'll pay Barnabas Kane a visit. I think.
Sounds like a good plan. And in the meantime, I'll see if I can maybe find more rumors of another cult of some kind. If they're going around just trying to set things on fire, well, goodness knows what this will do to the festival here. Goodness gracious, more work to be done. But, oh well. Public service, am I right, gentlemen? Ling Shen just kind of smiles at him.
In my mind, it's still just like the anime thing. Like they're both just standing there with the blank eyes, and he's just like, "Oh my."
Yeah, ooh, okay. Maybe not a humor kind of person. All business, I can respect that. Right. Well, I'll leave you gentlemen to the business with the cult, and we'll reconvene later if I can find anything else for you. In the meantime, I talked with Father Barnabas Kane. I'm sure he'll have some good information here. I'm told they're holding some kind of ceremony down in their sanctuary today, so perhaps something enlightening will happen there.
Okay.
Good day. I think that actually might be a good point to stop here.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll
Yeah.
pick up with the ceremony in the next session.
All right. I like having it where I'm anticipating and like excited for the next thing that's gonna happen. So
Fabulous.
I think it's
I
gonna.
will say I'm looking forward to the ceremony too. I think this will be another ridiculous segment here. It'll be particularly funny.
More crab people jokes.
More crab.
It,
yes.
You know, have you seen? You know this in South Park how there's the crab people.
No.
So it's the whole joke. It's like there's the first episode where the crab people are in.
Mhm.
There's like all the straight men in South Park are becoming like metrosexual and they're like they're dressing like more flamboyant and stuff.
Okay.
And all the they like what it's all from like this particular TV show, and then all the moms from South Park go to where they're like filming this TV show, and all the people they like rip out of their skins and it's crab people, and then like the whole joke is like crab people. Yeah, that's all they keep saying that all the time, and like when they talk, it's like, yeah, we are the crab people. We're here to take over the earth.
Okay, then. I can assure you I have never seen that episode before, so there is no relation. Any similarities between the two are completely coincidental.
Well, and then in the episode, Kyle's like, they're like, oh, we're gonna turn you into a crab person. And they just, it's like, it's playing like music, like they're taking him on like a makeup, like, or like to like give him a makeover.
Right.
And it's literally, they just take like red paint and they paint his face red. And they put like the claws like you're talking about for the cult members on him. And the whole time, like, imagine that, like that music playing, like it's a TLC show or something. And it's just going crab people in the background.
Crab people.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's hilarious. But yeah, this is a very good first session.
I'm having a lot of fun with this.
It's pretty entertaining.
This is going better than I thought it would.
And we can drop more people in here at any time.
Well,
So
hopefully we'll be able to get some guest stars coming in every once in a while. Maybe drop in, drop out. You know, hopefully help Drake not get his ass kicked.
for sure, yeah. I got my stuff stomped in today.
But it's okay. Like, you lived, and you learned a thing or two.
Yep.
Which, BT Dubs, read more about your character sheet. read more about your character.
Damn. I will have to keep that in mind for the next episode. But, yeah.
But, I don't know, do we do like an official outro? Like,
Yeah.
all right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have been Dude Let's Play It. My name is Ben, and that is my co-host Drake. Say goodbye, Drake.
Goodbye, Drake.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching us. This has been our first episode in this hopefully long-running series. I've got a lot of stuff prepped for this campaign. I know Drake's looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you're looking forward to it as well. Until next time, we've been Dude Let's Play It. Say goodbye, Drake.
Goodbye, Drake.
Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Have a fantastic day.